Welcome to my channel Lady N Trends. Let us talk about becoming smarter every week. It's important to keep your mind active so that you can handle the ever-increasing obstacles you face. Every week, you can learn something new by following these 7 pointers. Tip number 1. Invest time in reading each day. The more you use your mind, the more powerful it will become. As one of the most basic means through which we acquire new information and skills, reading is essential for mental growth. You can learn a lot and broaden your horizons by reading widely on a variety of subjects. Reading also stimulates your imagination, which aids in the development of your creative side. You can travel anywhere in the world by simply using your words to connect with others around you. Tip number 2. Strive for greater understanding. Developing wisdom is more than simply acquiring knowledge, it requires an in-depth grasp of a subject. Since the most successful people are able to rapidly learn new abilities, adapt, and work both collaboratively and independently, they continuously outpace their peers. They grasp challenges and come up with swift answers by having a deep and profound understanding of their area and a flexible mentality. Their extensive knowledge base provides them with the foundation they require to succeed. Invest time and effort into learning as much as possible about a select number of important subjects and topics. Be honest with yourself about the areas in which you are lacking and work to strengthen your knowledge of vital subjects until you have a firm foundation from which to build. Start with the fundamentals and build from there. Before you can change something, you need to know exactly how it works at the atomic level. A wide range of information is useful, but it's also essential to take deep dives into difficult and complex problems in order to properly comprehend them. Tip number 3. Keep asking questions and seeking clarification. The single most crucial component in being intelligent is to ask questions. In order to innovate, one must first ask questions and be curious. There is significance in asking questions since it is how we expand our universe and our minds. That is why it is critical to cultivate a curious, open mind by continually questioning everything. Not only should you ask questions, but you should ask smart questions that examine the validity of assumptions, assess logic, and investigate the unknown. Develop a habit of asking questions that get to the heart of an issue and a willingness to press for answers. The process of mastering this ability takes time, just like anything else. Keep a running list of questions that occur to mind while you're working, reading, or engaging in other activities. Ask for clarification if you don't understand something. Tip number 4. Keep things interesting on a daily basis. Working your brain's diverse parts helps you become more intelligent. The same old isn't going to make you any smarter. While having a routine is beneficial, since it lets your body know when to wake up and when to go to bed, you don't want to spend your waking hours being bored. By incorporating a little innovation into your daily routine, you may keep things exciting and fresh. That could entail trying out a different restaurant for lunch or taking a noon stroll while paying attention to the sights and noises around you. You can also shake things up during the workday by discovering fresh ways to complete routine activities. Change your focus if you've been working on the same thing for too long. Look out new ways to do the same tasks. This will keep you from being bored and help you stay focused. You'll be able to use different portions of your brain each day if you change things up a bit. Increasing your IQ can be thought of as a kind of mental workout that challenges you to use your brain in new and creative ways. Tip number 5. Recap what you learned. After we've learned something new, we remember it best. If you don't apply what you've learned right away, it will rapidly be forgotten. Some of what we learned in the first few days may go away with time. It is essential that we store this information in our long-term memory, and the best way to do this is by periodically reviewing what we have learned until it is firmly entrenched in our memory banks. When you're done reading or investigating, put down the most important things you learned. Even a few minutes of daily review can help. With practice you'll be impressed at how quickly and easily a fast review of the material can assist confirm your understanding and identify areas for improvement. You can also rewrite the information or reorganize your notes to actively reinforce what you've learned. Rewriting notes clarifies our grasp of a topic and shortens the time it takes us to relearn it when we need to use that information in the future. Tip number 6. Make a note of your ideas. The more you learn, the more your mind expands and develops in new directions. The more information you feed your brain, the more likely it is that your brain will begin to make sense of it. Perhaps you've suddenly transformed into an idea factory. Those little aha moments, where you instantly connect one concept to another to produce a larger and better idea, will begin to occur. Make a mental note of these suggestions. Make a note of them, keep them close to hand, and keep referring to them. Remember that even your most brilliant ideas are useless until you put them into action. If you get a stroke of genius but lose your train of thought and never return to expand on or improve it, you've just blown a tremendous chance. It's inevitable that not all of your new suggestions will pan out. Some opportunities may only last a short time or never materialize at all. In rare cases, you may have an epiphany that could transform your life forever. Tip number 7. You should allow yourself to change. We all hold ourselves back, whether we recognize it or not. Even the brightest people can get enslaved to outdated or incorrect ideas and methods of thinking at times. To become truly intelligent, you must allow yourself to make mistakes, take risks, and seize opportunities, all while learning from your experiences. If you want to grow and become a better person, you have to allow yourself to change. It's possible that you'll come to doubt some of your old, fundamental beliefs if you expose yourself to fresh ideas and resources. It's possible that you'll discover that some of your assumptions weren't based on reality after all. Challenge the status quo, engage in debate, listen to opposing viewpoints, and exercise your critical thinking abilities. However, be flexible in case your initial thoughts change. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, give yourself room to develop and progress in your quest for wisdom. Success will come to you as you improve your intellect. Thank you for watching.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better